Welcome to another episode of the RATLINE. We've got 3 cases left, I believe, maybe 2.5. I don't remember where we are in this case. There are 9 cases total. I don't know if we'll get through this one tonight. Let's see how with it I am. You know, let's see how together I am about it. All right, okay. So, this is, in this case, a journalist was killed while visiting a ambassador in West Germany. No, a West German embassy in Cairo, I'm remembering. This one is intense because we've got a bug system where we can potentially listen in on conversations that have been recorded in certain rooms. Oh, let's Sarah, thank you for the resubscribing. Golumper, thank you for the bits. Oh, Space Drunk says, hi everybody, I just watched the 2-a-T VODs, immaculate vibes. I still want to do a video essay on that, but I've got a real backlog of ideas right now, which is a good problem to have. So, right now we are trying to determine who killed this journalist and who who is the mole in the embassy. We've got a list of names. 2 of them, Abdul and Uwe, are security. Wilhelm Glass is the ambassador. Rainier Wilson was the journalist, and then the other 3 people are people who are working there. Presumably one of those 3 is the mole. But we don't know yet. Could be anybody. The other facts of the case is that we have access to some conversations that took place. The most important note that I want to pull out and remember for that one is that one of the conversations caught the assassination as it happened, but only reports 1 loud gunshot. The body clearly has 2 bullet holes. One of the gun was left there. One of the guns had a silencer, was checked out by the ambassador. So what does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. Hello, R10 Peston. And hey, Rory. So, this is what we're digging into. We've got a lot of evidence left to find, though. Let me get out my notebook and see what notes I had taken. Maybe those will be helpful. Can tell you right now, not as helpful as I'd hoped. Let's get all our evidence on the board. So we also got a couple transcriptions from other conversations. I have no reason to expect those took place in the embassy, though. So what I want to do right now is dig into maybe finding more codes. Each person has a code that we are going to have to use with the bug box, the Sonatron, right? The Sonatron, in order to uncover audio conversations connected to them. So that's where I'm at. That's kind of what I want to focus on. I've got 3 of them. I'm gonna mark one of these in. I've got Claudia, Wolfgang, Rudy, and Glass. I don't have Abdul or Uwe. Maybe they don't have them. but it seems unlikely. But we know the code for this room or for this building is 104. 104. We've got the room numbers, which complete part of the code, and then we need to plug in additional people. We know from the conversation that one person, 31, Wolfgang, heard a conversation in the ballroom presumably between, oh no, I could hear a panicked phone call from the room opposite. So somebody made a phone call. I don't know if I can enter audio codes for this with only one person. So we're gonna try it. I think I have to do 2 people because I think it's set up to have to be like conversations. I don't totally know. So we're just gonna dig around and find out. So who are you talking to when you... So Wolfgang was talking to Claudia. So probably wasn't Claudia on the phone. So it might have been Rudy, who's 4-1. Okay, nothing there. Okay, so it wasn't any of the either 2 codes that we know. We also have this embassy code system. We've got security staff. I mean, here's what I might try brute forcing. Is that we know that they checked out weapons together at the same time. So presumably they talked to each other at the same time in the weapons room. So I might try to brute force figuring out... That's gonna be rough though. Figuring out the security staff codes. We know they both start with 2. 6, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh, wow. I really expected that to be harder to brute force. Okay, so we know the codes of the 2. We don't know who belongs to who yet. But got some intel. Let's see what we got. See what we uncover. I accidentally took a screenshot of the stage. That's fine. The screen? That's okay. Right, let's prepare. Can you please sign out the 2 weapons? Sure, just add your signature. Where's your tie? I can't find it, I'm afraid. All right, do without it for the moment. We'll start in the west quadrant today. I want you to watch the top. I'll be at the bottom. No problem, sir. I don't need to remind you, but we've got to be tight. Global embassies are on high alert since that business at the palace in Lemuria. You mean when the guy... Stop it. People might be listening. Ooh. Sure thing, boss. I'm gonna need to leave you for a while. I have some escorting to do. The journalist? Yes. I have to greet him shortly at the entrance. Introduce him to Mr. Glass there. Media might join too. Media being Wolfgang. Ah yes, Media. Odd guy. Saw him poking around in the break room earlier. What was he up to? Looking for something in his locker? Why is the ambassador going ahead with this interview? Oh, the captions have stopped. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Skippin' Raccoon. Loved the second one stream? Good. We streamed Marathon over on the Second Wind stream. It was my first time playing Marathon, even though it's very popular and beloved and everybody is playing it right now. I just hadn't gotten around to it. even though I was just saying how much I miss playing FPSs, it was quite fun. It was quite fun. Am I sharpening those Blender skills? Not really. Not at the moment. I still like playing it. Although I did play Kiln. I just posted on my Patreon, I posted a PAX East demo wrap-up of just interesting stuff I played or stuff that wasn't good that I also played. And there was one game, it's a new Double Fine game. It's called Kiln. And the first part of the game is like a character creator. It felt very much like Blender. Yeah. Where you're like throwing clay on a wheel to make the characters that you will then use in a PvP situation. But it's very, very cute and low stakes and really fun. And that really, as I was playing it, I was like, oh, this is just like, something about it is like a Blender interface. But it's like, what if Blender was on a wheel? So it's like there's an added challenge. But it was quite fun. It made me want to get back into Blender. But I have a lot of other stuff I need to do. Beyond my pay grade. I imagine it's because he thinks it makes him look better. Still, an investigative journalist. Watch yourself, not our business. We need to watch out for the sandstorm coming in. How's the water system? It's good. You cut yourself? Just a small nick. Been going down to the horses in Cairo much? A bit. You like a bet, don't you? Ha! Yeah, I got to admit. Maybe he's being blackmailed. Maybe he's being, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Bye, Hobbs. Have good traffic. Winning much? I have my ups and downs. What was that horse you liked? The one that came in last? He was called Geronimo. Bad day for him. Do you bet? No, I'm not a fool. Right then, move on out. Take your break at 11 today. Give me one of those. What are they? Jetliner. I really wish the machine had more brands. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. SFX from Westerns, Viewpoint, World Focus. Oh, we got transcripts for Viewpoint and World Focus. There's an editing table, like an old school editing table. Compressor. I hardly know her. And a bunch of stuff flicked. Interesting. So this is in the... This feels like it must be the media room. Not the weapons room, right? Do I have... Yeah, so here's the weapons room. This must be the media room because this is an editing table. I'm wondering if this is implying that the recorder in room 3 was turned off at some point. Although this only goes up to 6 and we've got 7. Oh, room number 7 is the media room. Maybe there's no recorder in the media room. Maybe this is a recorder or maybe not. It is a neat looking table, Paul. I love this old school. When I was in grad school, they still had some of these tables at University of Wisconsin-Madison. It's a big, important film school. And they had some of these tables that you could hypothetically still edit actual footage on. I low-key regret never making an opportunity to do that. 'Cause they're cool. They're so cool. They're such beefy, beefy machines. Yeah, the fact that we keep getting the names of cigarette brands makes me think we're gonna have to know what cigarettes everybody smokes. Okay, I'm gonna take notes on this conversation before I move on. Okay, so we've got 21 and 22. And it might have been one of them in the ballroom making a call, so we'll check that later. So let's see. 22, no tie. My gut instinct is that one of these people has some bad gambling debts, and that is why they turned mole. But we'll see. Palace in Lemuria. I might search Lemuria just to see what comes up. Media might join too. I have to assume they're using that as shorthand for the media guy, Wolfgang, but we'll have to see. Let's see. I have to greet him shortly at the entrance. So I think we should probably check 104, 04, and then 11, 31, and then potentially default person. Hey, Gargargus. Turning mole because the vending machine didn't have his brand of cigarettes. Trollivate, that would be understandable. Actually, you know what? You gotta have your smokos. Saw him earlier poking around in the break room, looking for something in his locker. So we might also check the break room. 0531. How's the water system? It's good. You cut yourself? Just a small nick. So this guy has no tie and a cut hand. And he gambles. I think we should check Geronimo. Take a break. Jetliner. Okay. Jetliner. Wow. You guys can't see it, but I did just about the worst job writing the word jetliner as a person who can. All right, and then Rudy smokes Monarchs. Don't want to say, I don't know. What is that? Monarch? No, okay, so 31. Wolfgang does Sterlings. Okay. So, things to check. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. I want to look up SFX for Westerners. SFX. Okay. Now, what in God's name is this gonna have? Wait a minute. What if this gunshot sound they heard was a special effect? What if the ambassador did kill him? Revolver gunshot. Rifle shot. Gun cocking. Empty caliber chip. Running footsteps. We also heard running footsteps. This is pretty crazy. It's like Blowout? How is it like, is it like Blowout because there's sound effects? I think that's the only way it's like full of Blowout. Blowout, great movie though. Did they ever remake Blowout? I don't know why they would. It just feels like a one that's would get remade. I don't know. Okay. So my instinct is that the audio we heard on the transcript might have been sounds, muffled voices in other room, muffled voices raised, loud gunshot, running footsteps, sounds, door opening. I'm beginning to think that maybe... What does the rat button do? That is the button I use to check my answers when they're all filled in. Currently, I've got none filled in. It does... Yeah, it does sort of imply that Wolfgang is complicit. Because he's the media guy, and what else would he be doing? It feels likely that... my instinct right now is that the ambassador shot both of these shots. Maybe he was only going to shoot one, and so they only queued up one sound effect, but then had to do two. Okay, I wanted to search a couple more. Sonatrons. 404 for the waiting room. And then 11 and 31. Okay. My guess is that we'll need another number. Like 01 for a default person. Did 9-1 was Wilson. I didn't write that down, but I should. 9-1 Wilson. Okay. Let's try this again. 104 04 11 31 91. I am also... Another thing I have not figured out yet is if order matters. 10404. So I did 11, 31, 91. I'll do 91, 11, 31. 104, 04, 31, 11, 91. 91, 31, 11. Maybe there just isn't a conversation for this. I'm kind of surprised. Let's search Geronimo. Nothing for that? Okay. Horns. No. Okay. I would assume that you don't have to have a specific order for them. That just feels like it would be a weakness. But it's not impossible. Oh, was the guard with him? That's a good question. I have to meet him shortly at the entrance. Media might join too. Okay, so let's do 104, 04, 11, 21. 404 11 21 and then 31. Okay, 10404. Have agreed to... I have to greet him shortly at the entrance. If there is one for this, it must be in the waiting room. So I feel good about these numbers. 21. 11, 31, 91. Huh. Well, alright. Okay. Okay, what was the other thing I wanted to check? 10405. 10405. 31. Who saw you? I should look up Lemuria as well. 122? 104. 05. No. Let's do ballroom. could be 21. 10402. 22 is more likely, though. Yes! He's calling his fucking bookie. I bet. Hi, Hans. Haha. Okay, calling somebody called Hans. Well, let's work through this. Okay. Sorry, I've got to keep my voice down. There are other people in the building. Yeah, well, I know I owe it, don't I? What did I tell ya? I know Harry's angry, don't I? G had a bad day. Otherwise, I would have killed. Oh, G not for Glass, G for Geronimo. I'm going to make it right. Don't worry, I've got something that will pay for everything. This morning, before he was in. I promise you, no one will know. Just wait. Okay. Hans. Hands. Hi, Hands. Okay. I'm gonna take a big swing right now and plug in. Well, no. I'll be careful. My guess is they're both Cairo. I think our guard is the mole. And I think our ambassador. Wait, I have the Lemurian embassy, I think. I can just call and ask what happened. 144-824-090. What? What? 448-24090. Alright. Alright. Do I know any Cairo bookies? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Compressor. Alright, so we still need 4. Maybe not an independent bookie, but a track employee? Maybe. Maybe we're looking for a racetrack? Guess I was hoping it would be under racetrack. B for bookie? No. Got some cafes. Derby cleaners. It's probably not it. So many options, and yet none of them useful. Can't believe I can't call the Lemurian embassy. It's clearly relevant. Maybe they're all in the bathroom? This game wouldn't do it, right? That'd be crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that we can call the East India Company. Were they still extant in the 1970s? Do they still exist? Oh, nice furnishings. Or niece furnishings, maybe. Lot of car companies. Nobody, sounds like a bookie. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing there. Okay. It was dissolved in 1874. So what do we think the East India Company is here? Okay, I got an achievement. Oh, it's an Obra Dinn reference. Okay, I got an achievement for that because I think this is a Return of the Obra Dinn reference. There was a Root Tree reference as well, one of the phone numbers. This is a voicemail for the East India Company. Our director is currently away looking for his grandfather's missing ship. If you wish to contact him, please throw a bottle into the Atlantic Ocean. Fucking funny. Okay. Really funny. I think I can close that out as not relevant. Not a relevant conversation to what we are doing. Right? Yeah, okay. Fucking funny, okay. Yeah, the Lemurians is in other stuff, not just Golden Idol, but I do think the Lemurians is a reference to that. But couldn't call them up, even though they're explicitly referenced in this case. Okay. I don't think there's any other staff. I think this is our only staff. And we know 3 is media and 4 are admin. There's 1 diplomatic. Okay, yeah, all these numbers are accounted for. Really funny. Sidha says, if you haven't, there's a bill for your dog snoring in the evidence files at the beginning, and you can call the vet. Don't worry, he doesn't snore loudly anymore. I turned that off. The dev confirmed it was a reference? Oh, okay, must have missed that. Too busy gaming. Okay. So we got locker rooms. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm a genius, but I've failed something very basic, which is how to read. I wrote down the break room. I think they said locker room. Right? He was looking in his locker. Not this one. Oh, no, I saw him poking around the break room earlier. Looking for something in his locker. Well, was he in the break room or the locker room, buckaroo? How's the water system? Should I be searching for the cigarette brands? Ah! Cigarette machine advert. 1 machine, a world of flavor. Okay. So we've got 3 of these. I'll write down copper leaf in case we need it. What did I do to the dog? Nothing. Nothing. You can see he's sleeping so safe and sound and happy. Okay. Copper leaf. Okay. I do love this retro style. Hi, cutie. You awake? Wake up. Mwah. Perfect. Got him a C. Meyer Like a Swamp says, got him a C pup. Really good. really quite good. All right. That is count as evidence for this case? Sure did. Okay. You think there's something happening in the basement? I don't know how to find that information out, but... I'm getting closer. Okay. So he did say he was in the break room, but he also said he was looking around his locker. So I am gonna try... Okay. We were able to get a conversation. I closed out the transcripts. I didn't think I'd need it anymore. That's silly. I think I probably need all of these. So I was able to get a transcript when only one person was audible. Which is good to know. So if somebody was like muttering to themselves, potentially I could find them. Well, so okay, 1040722. Were you in there? Fucking around the audio? Okay, 1040731. 1040131. 1040531. Yeah, Sheeta, I kind of agree. It's hard to know when I have a code and when I just need to brute force the Sonatron. Locked with key code. Hypothetically, somebody entered from a locker room. We also don't know where the ambassador went after the event. Does anybody in any of the photos have cigarettes? No. Why is this one down? I'm gonna get a little kickstart for our next piece of evidence. Take a look at the conversation between 21 and 22. Okay. Horses. Cairo. Durant. Bets. No, okay. Okay. Swear, can you please sign out 2 weapons? Just add your signature. Where's your tie? Can't find it. West quadrant? No. No. I want you watching the top. I'll be at the bottom. Global embassies. I tried Lemuria. Embassy. Oh. No, I already found you. Already found you. Okay. Since that business at the palace in Lemuria, you mean when the guy... Stop it, people might be listening. Got some escorting to do. The journalists. To greet him shortly at the entrance. This has to be what this is. I introduce him to Mr. Glass there. Media might join too. So I'm poking around in the break room earlier, looking for something in his locker. Not to yourself, not our business. We need to watch out for the sandstorm coming. How's the water system? Sandstorm? Water? Been going down to the horses in Cairo much? A bit. You like a bet, don't you? Geronimo, bad day for him. Do you bet? Take your break at 11. So he was on his break when he made that phone call. And then the murder happened 4 hours after that at 3. Give me one of those. What are they? Jetliner. I really wish the machine had more brands. Okay. I must be trying to find the conversation greeting him at the entrance. Wow. Nightbot really likes that spitting quote today for some reason. Okay, so we know 10404. I don't think there's an upper limit to numbers of people we can add. So it would be 1131 21. Those are just the ambassador people. 04. Maybe I have to do it in order. I am curious if... Let's see. 11, 2, 1, 3, 1. Okay. 104. 04. 11. 2, 1, 3, 1. 9, 1. Ah. Okay. I was wondering if they had to be in ascending order. That is the only way I think you could logically order them, and that seemed to have worked. If you just put all your belongings in a tray, I can have a look at them. This is normal in the Cairo embassy? Standard procedure. Can't be too careful. That's a beautiful pocket square, by the way. Thanks. Got it down at the market. Oxblood red satin. Ooh. Ah, Mr. Wilson. Glad to meet you. How are you? Fine. Flight was a little bumpy, so we'll be doing the interview soon? Absolutely. Later this afternoon, actually. I have a few engagements. That's a bit of a problem, actually. I was hoping sooner. You'll be fine. You can take in the surroundings. Abdul and Uwe can show you around. Sir, we're on patrol. All right, then. We'll find something else for you. I hear there's a sandstorm coming soon. I expect it's just a dust devil, nothing to be worried about. What else are you working on? Investigative work, corrupt food and drink suppliers. Oh, really? Do tell. I can't... Oh. Click too quick. Ah, excellent. Here's Wolf. He's the media guy. This man needs a bit of entertainment. Excellent. I believe he might want to see our archives, being a journalist and all. Great idea, although it might be damp down there, so take precautions. In the basement. Archives in the basement. I'll leave it to you. Abdul? Sir. Okay. So we've got the identity of Abdul. He's number 21. Uwe is number 22. So Uwe is probably our mole. Now, what was that one line that I missed? I can't say too much, but there's some hidden secrets I'll be bringing to light. I'll submit very soon. The archives. Show me the archives. Okay, interesting. We've got some colored cigarettes, which I'm thrilled to see for some reason. So this must be the locker room. Euro Soccer 1970. Euro Soccer? Whoop. Okay, so somebody was in here at like I guess 11:15. So after the conversation, it was between a monarch and a green leaf. Rudy's the monarch, but we don't know who's the copper leaf yet. Who's the sports fan? Bye with syrup. Hero soccer. Okay, so somebody's a soccer fan. Do we think that's covered in... Oh! They mentioned something about the water system. How's the water system? It's good. You cut yourself just a small nick. Okay. So 22 is Uwe. But they smoke a blue. Which key card were they using? Rudy is asking how Wolf got his card. It was in your locker. It was? Use this as Rudy's. It also works. Okay, because Rudy and Glass... I'm going to make a jump here. Rudy and Glass were fucking. So Rudy's keycard must have had access to the ambassador's office. So they could liaise sexually. And Wolfgang knew about it. So he used it to open up the office. Running footsteps. Use this. It's Rudy's. It also works. Where did you get my card? It was in your locker. We don't know who smokes the copper leaf. Okay, okay. Oh, this feels so important, but I don't know who to crack. Well, I guess we know who it's not. So this is the locker room. So we're looking at 10401. And we know that Rudy was there. And then there's only a few other people it could be, so we're gonna brute force it. So it could be Rudy and Claudia. It could be the ambassador and Rudy. Clutch. So at 2 o'clock, 2:15. How's your work going? It's okay, I mopped the stairs. Only problem was I couldn't find my spare uniform. Okay, you're an admin. The lighter one? Do you think it's being washed? Perhaps, but it's not the day for it. Plus it was clean, no stains or anything. Strange. Did you go into my room to clean it, by the way? Did you go into my room to clean it, by the way? No, why? It's nothing. It was just a bit messy when I came in this morning. The Rolodex was at a funny angle. One of the adhesive dividers was missing. Strange. No idea. I couldn't get in without my card. Well, in the future, use the code. It's 0910. Oh, excellent. Who's the guy on Bracker's locker? Bracker's locker over there. You don't know him? It's Gerd Schimmel, the soccer player. Surely you must know him. He's a hero. I have one too. He seems familiar. Did he used to have a mustache? Yes, he shaved it off. Very touchy subject. So, do you think we can sneak out of here for a while, Rudy darling? Perhaps. The storming's coming in, though. Do you think we can be back in time? We can keep it brief. A quick little thing. Shouldn't be more than an hour. How can we get out? Let's take my office window. We can't close it from the outside. I'll close it later. We can't close it from the outside. I'll close it later. Yes, we can come in the back door. Oh, what a thrill. Love you. Yeah, they gay. They gay. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So. Alright, that means the ambassador smokes copper leaf. I don't know if that'll be useful, but I've made a note. Oh, I love that we get a before and after mustache shot. Why does the mustache look fake in this photo? Like, it looks like it's coming off. Oh my god, did somebody put on a fake mustache and then they got rid of it by putting the mustache on the picture? That would be really funny. It would be really funny. Alright, which of these folks is Bacher? Okay, Wolfgang is Bacher. Or Brockner? Roll it out. Okay, so somebody was in his office looking around. Use the code. Couldn't get in without my card. So Rudy lost his card, but it was found in his locker later. Gerd. Nothing? Schimmel? Wow. Alright. There's a guy in Brockner's locker over there. Okay, so that's Brockner's locker. See, we've got like a fake ID, or an ID and a card. Here's the water. Okay, so there's an issue with the water system. Somebody's outfit got covered. They mentioned something earlier about Rudy looking good in light gray. I'm wondering if somebody went undercover. Some sort of herbal. I saw him in the corridor 30 minutes ago, bringing in the ambassador's laundry. Light blue suits him. So this was... okay. So 30 minutes, so at 12:30... See, I think the ambassador's in on it. I think the ambassador lured his little fling, Rudolph, out so that while he was gone, they could put into place the trap. I mopped the stairs. The only problem is I couldn't find my spare uniform, the lighter one. Do you think it's being washed? The light blue suits him. I don't think they saw Rudy at all. I think they saw somebody dressed as Rudy, pretending to be him. Lighter one, do you think it's being washed? Perhaps, but it's not the day for it. Plus, it was clean. Strange. Did you go into my room to clean it? Who's the guy in the locker? It's a soccer player. Did he used to have a mustache? Yes, he shaved it off. Very touchy subject. Okay, the ambassador is the one proposing they sneak out, even though they don't have a lot of time. They're going out his office window. I'll close it later. Can come in the back door. This one little red tag is also suspicious. Oh, wait! I'm wondering if this is the tip of a tie. Because we know Ue was missing his tie. Okay. Okay. He's got no mustache there. But he certainly has got a mustache later. Well, I've lost track of the other one. It's supposed to be the same year, but in one of them, he's got a fake mustache applied. I'm gonna guess Rudy has a mustache. Oh, somebody had a red pocket square. Well, yes, you're right, the journalist did. Ox blood. Ox blood red. Well, that's perplexing. Ox blood red stain. I think he was dead before the sound implies he was. Can't be too careful. The beautiful red pocket square. Find something for you. This happened at noon. They wouldn't meet again hypothetically. They weren't supposed... They according to the gunshots, which are supposedly when he died, that was 3 hours later. Flight was a little bummy. Later this afternoon. So hoping sooner. You'll be fine. You can take in the surroundings. Just a dust devil. Investigative work. Corrupt food and drink suppliers. That's probably the other Nazi. The Nazi family. The Hammonds? Something. The Hoffmans. The Hoffmans. There's some light secrets I'll be bringing to light. I'll submit very soon. The archives. The archives feel like the next bet. And the archives, okay, my guess is our final piece of evidence is audio from the archives. Oh, there is a little number here, 08. Okay, 10408. And then we'll want Wilson, but I think we need the other person. I think the other person, 104, is Ue. 10408. 2291. Yeah, I think the sound effects are there. Okay, I think the ambassador is not the murderer anymore. Well, I think it's Ue and Wolfgang. Because if they're using media to cover their tracks, it just makes more sense. So it'd be 0408. And then Ue, Wolfgang, and the journalist. Okay. 08. 408. Maybe it's just... Maybe Wolfgang does it and Ue's just helping cover up, so it'd be 3191. Hey! This is the archive. We got all sorts of files. Perhaps you'd like to take a look. I'd be happy to. What do you do? Media. I put together all the press materials. Unusual for an embassy to have a press officer. I'm new here, only been a few weeks. Your accent, you're French-German, yes? Yes, spot on. I come from the Alsace region. You know, I've been to that region quite a bit with my work. Interesting work? Oh, really very boring. I've been looking into a family called the Hoffmans. Not many people know them. Never heard of them. What does your family do? They own a cafe. One I've heard of? Possibly, run by my uncle, name of Giraud. He's part of the Hoffmans. I see. This is quite interesting, actually. Alright, that was the last piece of evidence. Yes! Yes! There they are! There they all are! Okay. 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 So the killer... Well, which is the mole and which is the killer? And why do they have this fucking weird picture? Alright. So this is the same person. This is the journalist. This is Claudia. Okay, I think... The mole must have been Wolf, because he was running the audio after the fact, maybe? Alright, one thing at a time. I think this one's Wolf. Brock, what was your last name? I assume they're both in Cairo. Alright, and you're Uwe? What is your last name? Richter. Okay. And I think they killed him in the basement and then took him up? Took his body upstairs to make it seem like he was attacked by the ambassador? Okay. So the man without a tie is Uwe. We're gonna check this, but I'm not like 100%. More than 2 errors. I'm wondering if I need to swap them. Is he just Wolf? I've been calling him Wolfgang this whole time. His name was just Wolf. Uwe was the one without a tie. I guess... Yeah, I guess this is Rudy. I had more than 2. They do call him Wolfgang? Okay, thank God. I was like, where did I get that was his name? Yeah, I guess this is tricky because I don't know when this photo was taken or why this photo was taken. I believe I had more than 2 errors, though, so it can't just be the photo. Alright, I think this is the ambassador, so it must be one of these 2. It must be the media guy, but how am I supposed to suss that? Maybe the one that looks a little bit more like Rudy? More than 2 errors. Okay. I'm wondering if I swapped them. I'm wondering if Wolf is the killer and Uwe is the mole. So, we're just gonna flat swap these. Okay. Okay. I've identified both the killer and the mole. Both are in Cairo. Uwe Richter is the mole, seemingly being highly indebted? Highly indebted and looking to extract himself from loan sharks. The killer is Wolf Brocker, the media officer at the embassy. Brocker was motivated to kill journalist Rainier Wilson to protect his family. His uncle is Raymond Giroux, owner of the Hoffman business. The tiny table? I can look that up later. To do so, first he... Oh, splice together two... Hold on. Splice together two speeches. Oh, okay. Wow, I missed that clue. I mean, I figured I got the clue, but I did not capture that. Sliced together two speeches to resemble a conversation between Wilson and Ambassador Glass. He also stole the overalls and card of janitor and boy toy Rudolph Kinski. On the morning of the murder, he signed out a silenced pistol, forging the ambassador's signature. He took Wilson to the basement where he executed them. You know, I do remember highlighting that there was some overlap in the conversation, but I did not put together that he had spliced it. Took Wilson to the basement where he executed them. Blank. Oh, shooting? Puncturing a pipe in the process. He then donned Kinski's uniform and a fake mustache. He transported Wilson to the ambassador's room in a laundry cart. Having deposited the journalist and the weapon, he hid the silencer in his room, dumping the cards and mustache. Finally, he put Kinski's wet uniform back in the locker. Finally, he played back the speech over the speaker so people would think that Wilson and Glass were conversing, while Brocker was with Claudia Meyer in the break room, giving him an alibi. Pew! Another good night's sleep. Boop. Oh man, okay. Downfall. Mustache scandal, yeah, Paul. Oh god. Ava Hardenberg, Liesel Hardenberg, Albert Kunst, and Klaus Hart. Mr. Perlman, this case strikes at the heart of the Hoffman operation. Okay. Do we want to look up the tiny table? No. No. Why would we want to? You are looking for 4 fugitives, including mother and daughter, Liesel and Avon Hardenberg. All are believed to be up to illegal activity currently. Our sources have alerted us to a suspicious art auction in Amsterdam concerning the work of Rothberg. We have reason to believe that 2 of the paintings are forged and 1 is stolen. Damn, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's exciting, okay. Oh yeah. Awesome. Okay. We have got some art. Okay. Interesting. This one has an ornate H in the background, which makes me feel like this one might be a forgery. Okay. In Amsterdam. Do I have any phone numbers from Amsterdam? Or for art? Or a print? Wow, they don't start you off with much in this one, huh? Suspected art auction. Liesel and Abel Hardenberg. Is there a forgery company I can call? No. Okay. They just really... I guess we... already had those. I just don't... I have absolutely no clue where to go from this moment. I guess... Was a logo at the bottom corner of the painting. I mean, it was a logo for the Hoffman's company. Let's go ahead. Go ahead. Pin these on up. See, I feel like the iconography of the axe head is one we've seen before. So my guess is this is the other one that is a forgery, but we can see. Hoffman's pawn. Docket. Wedding photo. There's these two scrubs. Go ahead. We'll pin you again. We also had a letter from Ava. Portrait of Annalise and friend. Yeah, see this iconography. This is the that has to be the other fake one. Portrait of Annalise and friend Ava. All right, so my guess is this little girl is Ava. I'm wondering if they're in the wedding photo as well. Maybe this is her. I'm gonna take a big leap and just lock her into place as being Ava. And then maybe the older... Although she does seem on this side of the family. But I have to assume I cannot use her broken face in this one. Yeah. But this is the iconography in both of those paintings. You think it looks more like two eyes? Their last name is Hoffman, so... I think it's a reference to the a Hoffman auctioneering service. But we don't know about quite yet. Mountaintop... Dear Anna, my mother says she already knows that I need to understand about things your parents discuss in polite circles and other intellectual things that I study or love, Ava. Strange. Strange letter. Strange child. Okay. Yeah, Top Tomato. A beloved cafe. Okay. Two fugitives, mother and daughter. 4 fugitives, including Liesel and... Liesel? And Ava. All are believed to be up to illegal activity. Sources have alerted us to suspicious art auction concerning the work of Rothberg. So 2 of the paintings are forged and 1 is stolen art. Ties to the Hoffmans. Wonder if we know the number of any florists that we could call about the flowers in it. Not seeing any. A lot of stationery companies, though. Textiles, linens. Furnishings. Shoes. Upholstery. Drapery. Yeah. Not seeing it. Not seeing any auction company either. Could try calling Hoffman Auctions to see which 3 are on the block. Do I have a phone call? Oh, I do have a phone number for Good catch. I just didn't even check to see if there was a Hoffman number. 41864. Hey, are you harboring Nazis? Hello, Hoffman's Antique House, London. Claude speaking. How may I help? Ah, tell me about the auction house. Of course, we've only been in existence for the last few months, set up as part of the Hoffman Charitable Foundation. So you're a charity? No, but we donate a sizable portion to charities. What do you sell? Traditional art, painting, sculptures, classic works. We've done a brisk business in Ed Spratt's work. Do you know it? I don't actually. Terrific painter, worked for the East India Company. Sadly lost at sea. At sea, I see. Tell me about the Rothberg auction. Very successful auction from a collection of galleries. Took a long time to organize. I can send you the program. Bet. Did you make lots of money? We did! Very happily, the appetite for Rothbergs remains undiminished. Who were the buyers? We attempt to remain discreet. Most were anonymous. Only one declared their name. Who was that? Oh, I can't say. What? Well, all right, but only because they were so tremendously vulgar. A Texan politician. Got a name? Cottrell. Harland Cottrell. Which painting? That I could not say. How do you deal with stolen or forged art? Well, we certainly don't have any of that at Hoffman's. Oh, sure, but I'm sure you do your due diligence. Of course we do. Gosh, you sound like you're from that publisher. Which one? Oh, I forget. They've been prepping us with questions about all this. The one with that English travel writer. The one with the yellow bow tie that we saw at the vineyard. Why are they doing that? I don't know. This is a very reputable gallery. So you've never sold anything that was stolen, say from Jewish gallerists? Absolutely not. What are you implying? I'm implying you're Nazis. Let me just come out and say it. I don't want to imply anything on accident. I'll just call you to your face. All right, that's it. Thank you. Okay. We've got some evidence. Okay, so we should look around more for, okay, hold one. Really? Nothing from... Really? Okay. I guess maybe this is just another reference since they're once again calling out East India Company. Okay, but somebody was looking into it. Harlan? Okay, well, we'll get to that. And then, okay, the publisher with the yellow, okay. Come on, I know you've got Rooster's Cry. Bruce Unwin. Barnardo Publishing. Maybe this is a number I have to call. Because I remember searching for that previously. Aha. Okay. First things first. First things first. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paintings. Rothberg's entire catalog was purchased by the artist by Simone Smalling in 1918. Simon Smalling. Oh. Okay. Go ahead and put a pin in that too. Smalling's estate was sold in 1931 following the death of the dealer in the infamous Cork Street robbery. This represents the largest mixed gallery collection of Rothbergs in the world. It is nice. I love that this auction house is like, let's publish our pamphlets on beautiful pink paper. It's really good, Paul. Okay, collection of So this collector was murdered, and then several pieces slipped into his collection. Collection of wilting roses painted in a cottage. All right. All right, these two are definitely fake. Wilting flowers. Collection of wilting roses. I mean, these are not roses, but they're sort of wilting. Orange and yellow tulips against an ornate medieval background. Well, maybe this axe iconography was a trap. 'Cause that's it. That is a yellow and orange tulips. Mixed collection of yellow, red tiger stripes, and plain white orchids. Yellow, tiger stripes, and plain white against a red background. These are all fucked up. These are all bullshit. Dying rose. Blue rose against a feudal background. Vibrant collection of sunflowers and mixed flowers against a bright background. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna have to just dig around for some of the locations there, but let's, Great Suzo, me too. Me too. I've been having that same sensation. Suzo says the blip noise when you click on things makes me think of Stardew. Yeah. Okay, this was about the Texan. Harlan Cottrell, a Republican member of the Texas House of Representatives, noted for his affable manner and willingness to work with colleagues across party lines, was found dead late Wednesday night in what authorities described today as an apparent suicide. He was 47 years old. Austin County's Sheriff Department said Cottrell was discovered yesterday morning in a study. A revolver was covered at the scene. No indications of foul play, and that a routine inquiry would be conducted. Was that a bright background on the sunflowers? I don't know. I don't know about any of those pictures. Known for his garrulous... first elected to legislator in 1956, moderate conservative, recent months drew attention for breaking rank to oppose a measure to expand oil drilling operations in the Permian Basin. Set a new agenda for energy dependency based on his role as the head of Fossil Fuels Planning Committee, which emphasized preserving key natural areas of the basin. Popular, his wife Suzanne, active in conservative fundraising and civic events. Among them, the annual Ford Truckathon and the Debutante's Magnolia Ball. Pictured. Ah. Did we get a picture? No, and there's no other side for this, so we should look out for that. Benefiting children's hospitals with catering supplied by Hopper & Co. Magnolia Ball was also noted for its role in normalizing disabilities. Cottrell, a childhood polio survivor, created its slogan, "Show your scars, heal the world." Ball was organized in collaboration with the Austin Debutante Society, headed up by June Flintock, Grace Abrams, and May McCullough. Nicola? Survived by Suzanne and 2 children. Funeral arrangements will be announced. Thrives on local stories. Got a tip? Call us. Okay, a lot to dig in there. I hope we get a photo of the truckathon. Quite, I hope so. Strangely based Texas legislator, yeah. Masked men flee Cork Street Gallery with single painting. Prominent art dealer Simon Smalling was shot dead last night during a robbery. What police described as a carefully targeted and carefully timed attack. Yeah, pierogies. Yes, that's exactly it. Eyewitnesses said that shortly after 8 p.m., several masked men entered Smalling galleries. Among them a substantial portion of Mr. Smalling's Rothberg collection, believed to be worth several £1 million. Reportedly shot as he attempted to intervene. The assailants left the premise moments later carrying only 1 painting. The identity of the stolen work has not been confirmed. That one feels like a dead end. But I'll go ahead and... Let's try for Scotland Yard. Okay. Yeah, I think nothing there. I think this is gonna have more stuff for us. Anything for the Austin Chronicle? No? Truckathon for... Oh, no, okay. Debut. Magnolia Ball photo. Okay. Incredible. Ooh. Oh, is this Suzanne? Possibly? Kind of looks like could be Ava. I don't know. I don't see the turtle man in this photo, sadly. I'm excited for the game. I hope to conclude with us tracking that man in particular down. Okay. Okay, so this is him. A little red flag. A debutante. Okay. What? Glumfer says, look, even in Texas, we don't generally put the state on our giant cowboy hats. Are you saying never? Are you saying never? I don't know if I can believe that. Okay, we need to call, I'm sure you can buy one. Alright, let's call this publisher. 145325222. Alright, this is Simon speaking. How can I help you? I was speaking to Hoffman's auction house. They say you've been asking about forgery and stolen art. Sure. Can I ask what your interest is? I have a long-standing interest in the Hoffman's business practices. Oh, you do you? In what sense? I know they smuggled Nazis out of Europe after the war. Ah, yes, the RATLINEs. Name drop! Title drop! Well, there's more to it than just that. How so? It wasn't just people they smuggled out. It was a lot of art as well. We believe the Hoffmans are heavily involved in selling art stolen during the Nazi period. So they're like a fence, of a kind, but for very wealthy people. Where does the work go? All over, but a lot of it goes to the States. The same routes as people. I'll send over an archival photo we have. Thank you. Are you interested in the Rothberg auction? Very fishy, if you ask me. We were examining it for stolen art, as well as cases of work being passed off as Rothberg. Forgeries? Exactly. It might surprise you, but there are several instances of Nazi painters forging Jewish work. Anyone in particular? The most notorious, particularly for Rothbergs, is known as the Little Man. What do you know about him? Very little, actually. That's why they call him the Little Man. We're still investigating his modus operandi. The only thing we suspect is that he places the same symbol or object somewhere in all his paintings. What is it? Still working that out, I'm afraid. Apparently he's done it since childhood, quite a tick. Makes him quite recognizable? You might be surprised. The art world is full of idiots. So if you don't know the symbol, what else have you got to go on? We've identified a few of his paintings recently through other means and found they were painted on a type of canvas only found in Bolivia. Oh, really? How do you find stolen art? Generally, we trace it to the gallery where it ends up. The public isn't that smart, but the gallerists know well. Some even commission the thefts themselves, then wait some time and repackage the work with new provenance. Any other tips? Well, a lot of this stuff is very insidery. Perhaps take a look within the Hoffman's network for leads. Okay. Okay, more of these. So that must be Ava Hardenberg and Lysel Hardenberg. There's the Siegfried. So they were on the same boat as the other folks. Do I think there's anybody else here? June, Grace, May. 2 month names, huh? Permian Basin? Catering supplied by Hopper & Co. Is Hopper & Co? Hold on, let's see if Hopper & Co is one of their businesses. I don't see him. Tristan transit routes. Okay. Port Jersey, where we know they all disembarked. Dallas, Phoenix, Las Vegas. Okay. Copyright transit, okay. So they've got hourglasses. Okay. The Little Man. Nope. All right. So I think we have to assume that... Where did that photo go? I think we have to assume that this guy is one of our Nazis. Maybe the other one too. Hard to say. But two of them, these two boarded a boat. I wonder if the iconography... I've got to get rid of some of this shit. Hold on. I might have to... wanted to see if anything popped up. I mean, we do have like a similar floral pattern here, but it's not a lot to go on. Okay. I'm gonna unpin all these photos for now just to clear up a little space. Alright. So I think we have to assume E and L got off in Dallas. And that's why they have the hourglass iconography on their boat, or on their possessions. Did I already get everything for Siegfried? Yeah, I already got the shipping right. Okay. Space Junk says, I got it. The secret item in all the forged paintings is flowers. If only. Okay. Have I looked for just RATLINE? No, okay. The little man. Still investigating his motor. The only thing we suspect is that he places the same symbol or object somewhere in his paintings. Identified a few of his paintings recently through other means and found they were painted on a type of canvas only found in Bolivia. Try looking within the Hoffman's network for leads. Alright. Do we know any of them in Bolivia? Okay. We saw somebody with a mark on their arm. We know Suzanne. I think this is Ava. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that into place. I think it's the same little girl. And what did they say? Childhood polio survivor. Continue. Okay, trying to look in the Hoffman's group. Wondering if this is the little man. I don't know. I think the little man might be a woman. It could even be Ava. I need to understand. Something's so weird about this letter. Corporate structure. Munich, Cork, Dublin, Rome, Napoli. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna get a hint. View the Cockrell article. Okay. Well, that's no good. Okay. Austin. Nothing from Austin. Discovery yesterday. No indications of foul play, but I'm not so sure. Search for Permian Basin. Maybe I've got a name. Maybe I should... Maybe one of these names I have access to. So we've got Hopper and Co. Hopper and Co. 583-783-991. What? Did I type it wrong? 583-783-991. I'm gonna save myself a little bit of trouble and turn on auto dial. It's been nice to do it without it, but I keep being worried. I keep being worried that I'm typing the wrong number and that's why we're not getting it. So in order to ease my mind, I'll let it dial for us. I can't believe we can't get through to them though. All right, maybe no June Flintock. No Grace. No May. Do I know an April? Or July? No. Do I know a Suzanne? I think she's a Nazi, so I probably don't want to call her. Do I have any numbers for in Austin? Austin Chronicle! Oh, and a phone number for the fucking newspaper. Austin Chronicle New. Hey, Jesse Witkoff! I read your article about the suicide. Oh, I'm interested in the Cottrell case. What was he like as a person? Nice guy? Good old boy? I bet. A lot of schmoozing with personalities. Politicians, sports stars, celebrities, but you know, he was a man of appetites. What? Oh, you know. A lot of guys with some wealth and power are into the finer things. Wine, women, and song. Word is, Harlan liked the ladies. Oh no, that gross picture with the debutante ball was him hitting on her, I bet. Not that it's unusual. Don't mind them myself. Swinging bachelor. Okay, you don't need to try that hard, Jesse. What are your thoughts on Harlan's death? I thought he was pretty tragic. I have no idea why the guy might kill himself. Was he unhappy? Seemed pretty alright, though you never can tell with guys like that. They're prone to blackmail. Why? These guys like a bit of vice, plus money that can be used against him. Also, he was a Nazi. See much of that? Well, we've been doing a separate investigation into some strange goings-on at the Good Day Motel. Not too sure what's happening, but word is, it might be tied to some political blackmail. Oh, really? I'll send over an undercover picture, plus something else we found at the motel. Might be useful, might be not. Thank you. Did I ever tell you all about the first, episode of Columbo I watched? Oh ho ho ho! Doesn't this note look familiar? First time I ever watched... Meyer says Epstein files got him. Paul was visiting, and it was me and him and Justin, and we were chatting about, yeah, there she is. There she is. We were wanted to watch an episode of Columbo because Paul has secretly been watching quite a lot of Columbo in the background, and he was like, let's just put on an episode. And so we put on an episode. It's quite a good episode, but the episode the episode is about a magician who is being blackmailed into doing his magic act for cheap. Because he was formerly a Nazi. He was I say formerly. You're a Nazi, you're a Nazi. But he was a Nazi that had escaped persecution. and it was just one of those things where it's like, none of us had ever watched Columbo, so we didn't know what to expect. And to go into this being like, where's Columbo? What the fuck is this magician Nazi doing here? Trial bite, I'm getting to it. I see there's a little sonicron, whatever. It was just so... It was so startling. It's a great episode, but it was such a bizarre first experience. We also didn't know that they were like an hour and a half, 2 hour long episodes. Yeah, that was my first Columbo ep. I've watched a ton more since then, because it's quite good. Columbo's quite good. Anyway, it's really fun. Okay, I'll turn my attention back to the game. The Good Day Motel. Wondering if I have I don't think I've got a number for it, but I should check. No, okay. So, we've got a clear affair going on. No. So there she is with this hotel, with the hat. In a room that has 3 on it. Admin, girls, client. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I'm wondering if this is the mother. The lethal. Put it in, temporarily. Rat. Wow, it won't let me accuse the rat of anything. It won't let me click and drag the rat. At last he says that love is here and won't be play or games my heart. Does sing, oh please, still stay still, tell truth that may be more than gray. Susan. Okay. I think this is very much confirming to me that Ava and Suzanne are the same person. At last he says that love is here and won't be play or games my heart. Does sing, oh please stay still, tell truth that may be more than gray. I'm wondering if it's like last love or heart, truth, gray. Like, I'm wondering if the iconography represents a kind of code. Nope, not that. Let's look at the other letter. Do I have the other letter pinned? No. Letter. There we go. See, we've got, I see, okay. Mother knows about your other love. It's the butterfly. He won't play. Please tell May. He won't play. Please tell May. He won't play. Please tell May. So there was a May listed here. May McCull. Balls organized. I'm wondering if that's the code name for Liesel. Alright, let's try winding up the old Sonatron. Alright, so probably 134. Admin girls client. Room is 03. And then girls client. 134 03 01 02 03 134 03 01 02 134 03 02 or 3. Did I do that one? 134. You think just single digits? I mean, it does list single digits, but it's always been 2 digits. I mean, we can try. No, see, it wants to combine them. So chatting outside. 3. Maybe 01. Because there's also an 01. 01, 01, 02. 134. 01. 1 and... I wish this were a little clearer. I mean, hypothetically, there's an O2, but if I can't get these... 1, 3, 4, 03, 03. 1, 3, 4, 03, 02. 1, 3, 4, 03, 01, 02. Maybe 2 is the front porch? That would be wild, but it's not impossible. Okay. And then maybe it's admin and client. I just don't know. Maybe these are just the room numbers. No, that doesn't quite make sense. Let's see if this will guide me, so I don't have to just keep punching in numbers. Yeah, the 2 out front of the building seem to be staff. 24. 02, 01. Alright. The window is open. Perhaps something got recorded. Is the window open? Okay. I see. This window is open. That makes more sense. Okay, so 134 01 01. 134 01 1. 134 01 0101. I'm losing my mind. Okay, so we're supposed to use the same metric that they were using in Cairo for labeling. I don't know about that one, gang. That was a lot of steps. That was a lot of steps. There's nothing that the game... There's nothing that has suggested that it would record through an open window. Just a little bit of a step there. I don't know about that one, gang. So you think the senator will go ahead and changing his vote? He'd better, or else good night, senator. Uh-oh. Kurt, I should never have underestimated you. Oh gosh, this night is so hot. I saw your daughter the other day. She's still here? No, she's out in Austin. Comes over on weekends. She's busy running the Debutante Society. That's where she found Susan. Oh. Well, now wait a minute. I don't mean to be rude, but is her condition normal? Oh yes, it's called Rorschach syndrome. It's harmless, just cosmetic. She's always had it? Oh yes. The senator has bought the orchids painting, I see, a bit of a risk. Perhaps, but Klaus needs money. Ah, Roger's friend. You and him go back? He's my sister's ex-husband. She brought him to Annalise's wedding. Oh, God. A famous occasion when she married Helmut. Ah, yes, very grand, very proper. She got into trouble for wearing pearls, you know. What a fuss. Yes, I think we've got the senator right where we want him. Hope he's currently having fun. Everyone has their poison. You have many friends in the art world? Some. I have an acquaintance who is in Chile, friend of Casper's. Haven't seen him in a while. How do you know him? He was part of the Hoffman extended set. He painted Annie and Ava when they were young. The axe! Were you a thing ever? Oh, goodness, no. Little ugly thing. I preferred his brother. Tall, dark, wore glasses, very intellectual. Oh my God, that was so much. That was so much. Okay. Alright, well, we know 1, 3, 4. We know... I have to assume this is Susan? It's hard to tell because we did have that note from Susan. Okay. 2, 1, 3, 1. Ah, okay. That was a lot easier. So, babe, I'm gonna be gone next week. Do you think I can see you in the week after? I'll have to ask Ursula, but I think we can arrange it, sugar. Okay, I think Ursula's the woman up front. I'll need the hat back, of course. My wife knows I don't leave the house without it. So, Harlan, honey, did you think about what they said? Well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Please, I don't want anything to happen. Like what? I'm a senator. What are they gonna do if I decide I actually don't want to drill in the basin? I'm afraid though, Kurt, the manager out there, he's a tough guy. Oh, you don't need to be. No, in fact, I'm not going to. We'll keep this between ourselves. I'll make sure you win again next year. Okay. Well, that sounds just swell. I'll drive you home now. What are you writing? Just a note for myself. Looks like a poem. Cute. Okay. Okay, so this is Susan. She wrote the other note. He won't play. Please tell May. Okay. Alright, so I think the little man that they were talking about, he was the one... I think he must have drawn this. This is Ava with the Rorschach condition. I think the axe is the thing that the little man can't help but put in, but I did only see it in one of the paintings. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out. Oh man, okay. I have to ask Ursula. Okay. So I think the woman is Ursula and the man is Kurt. Klaus is helping to run the auction. The painting he bought was the orchids, I believe. So I think this axe is the tick. The question is, can we see it anywhere else? Oh yeah, this is it. I get it. Okay. It's the double-headed axes. They're not H's. So my instinct at the beginning was right for the wrong reasons. Well, for some of the right reasons. I did recognize this from the other painting. Okay, so the dying rose and the tulips are the forgeries. We don't know which of these is the stolen ones. Okay. They also mentioned Rorschach syndrome. Long-term development of symptoms. Okay. So, this woman in the background is Ava. Maybe this is Liesel, and maybe it isn't. Well, I mean, she mentioned something about... Yeah, this woman has to be. I saw your daughter the other day. They mention the this patterning on her skin. And then we've got Kurt. I feel like this has to be, well, He's busy running the Debutante Society. Senator bought the orchids. Klaus needs money. Roger's friend. You and him go back. It's my sister's ex-husband. Okay, let's get this fucking photo back out. Nope, I don't know. Klaus needs money. Roger's friend. You and him go back. He's my sister's ex-husband. She brought him to Annalisa's wedding. He's my sister's ex-husband. I have an old acquaintance who's in Chile, friend of Casper's, haven't seen him in a while. He painted Annie and Ava when they were young. Little ugly thing. I preferred his brother, tall, dark, wore glasses, very intellectual. I think this is the forger. And I'm wondering if that's Albert. Although I guess... yeah. It doesn't seem to be the same person. It's a different person than Klaus. Okay. God, we only have one piece of evidence left, and I am... What names do they want us to put here? Because we just have their names. Are we looking for their fake names? Are we just supposed to put their real names in? Okay, we must have to put their fake names in. Or not. Do we not need their names at all? Well, I don't think any of them are called Susan. I thought the debutante was called Susan. Maybe I'm getting the name wrong. Okay. I guess I've got the wrong person. Because this sure is Helena's wife. And that's a different person than this person. This is a lot. I guess I thought that was Susan. I mean, I know it's Ava, but I guess I thought... maybe it's May. This might be May. Okay. One piece left, huh? Review the brothel transcripts. Okay. I'll have to ask Ursula. Okay, so this isn't Ursula. Oh no, this is the other one. Okay. This is Ursula, because Susan's saying, or yeah, Susan's gonna have to ask Ursula. We can arrange it. I want to drill in the basin. Kurt, the manager. Do I have the transcript? Okay. I guess I was assuming that the auction house was... Yeah, okay, the auction was in Amsterdam. So Klaus must be in Amsterdam. I'm wondering if that's the person we talked to on the phone. Claude, perhaps? But we don't have his last name. Kurt, the manager, is out there. He's a tough guy. Okay. Do you think that a senator will change his vote? Kurt, I should never underestimate you. I saw your daughter the other day. Do I... Do I see... I don't think there's an Ursula. Okay. An Ursula mentioned here? No. Oh, I've already blown past time. I would love to get this last piece of evidence so that when I can come back. I feel like I'm really missing something, though. I mean, if they sold a piece of forged art, Roger, Klaus needs of money, Roger's friend. I'm wondering if the... Oh. Alright, just tell me where this last bit is. I'll use the official hit, but thank you, Sheeta. Roger was involved in a previous case and owned a business. Oh. Roger Green, okay. It's familiar, but not very. Was Roger Green the one who died? Can I look back at my own successfully solved cases? Crusty loaf. I don't remember the solution to that case. Called the Rose Street Gallery using the business card and the greens. Okay. I just turned on auto tile. 51564 375. 4 5. Oh no, the gallery. 352 24 3777. This is an answering machine for Rose Street Gallery. We're currently closed. If you need to reach our director, Hendrix, please try again later. Oh, that was last piece of evidence, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna call it a night. And we'll finish this and then the game, I think, on the next stream. So Thursday, we'll be back. We'll finish it up. I haven't taken any notes on this case. Weirdly. The last one had so many little details I wanted to get. Yeah, I really thought that last piece of evidence would get a little bit more stuff to fall into place, but it did not illuminate much, which means we're gonna have to go over a lot of evidence on Thursday. I mean, presumably that's the last name we need, but I have very little clarity on who these two men are supposed to be. So, we're just gonna try. Can I bookbind your blueprints notes for a bit? What do you mean? Can you bookbind my blueprints notes for a bit? First of all, you can't stop me, then why did you ask? Go for it. I don't know what it means, but go for it. I'm not gonna stop you, I physically can't. Alright. Yeah, we'll be back Thursday, normal time, for the rest of this, and to just finish off those for Trilobite. I'm logging off. I'll see you all Thursday. Goodbye.